Hey everyone, Jacob Scooters Lawn Care. Today I'm going to give you some hiring advice, a sad announcement, and just some overall other things that I think I could throw into this mess of a thing. With that all being said, we are no longer operating in Cape Coral, Florida. I'm kind of pissy about this whole thing. I'm going to keep the profanity out of this, but first off, I want to mention this is not the April Fool's joke. Would have never guessed it would have happened, or would have never made that April Fool's video. But this is not for lack of it going amazing. I mean, we were making great money. The landscape projects, the money was just like it was in the north. The mowing was going great as well. Everything. I mean, after a few months in business, I think we ended up being there a total of 6 or 7 months. We were doing $20,000 a month in gross sales, and things were just phenomenal. Where it all crumbles is, and this is the hiring experience, is when you have management that is running your original location, that totally just is a bummer. That just, where I want you to learn, what I want you to grasp from this is what I did is we had a relationship, a friendship that is what guided us into hiring one of our people in management position. And because of this friendship, I thought that when he says he wants the best for the business, he must mean it. Like, if everybody's friends, then like they must mean that they want the best for the business. Sorry for this junk in the back. We're in Illinois. I've been moving everything back. So yes, it's a mess. I got to get this whole room redone. So then when he says he wants to bring on the other person or clown, whatever you want to call him, that he says is great and is going to do great things, you still trust because of that friendship. What I want to warn you about is treat everyone like a normal hire. Don't let a friendship or anything or family, don't let that persuade you to go a certain way because you feel like you may need that. I felt like I needed these positions, and I went with this against some of my better judgment on things, because when I heard them talk, they were super skilled in our industry. But just because you know about a plant or you know about design doesn't make you a very intelligent person. You could have that and then lack so bad on other things where that's why you're you're not in this industry. That's why so I didn't catch these things. I had some right up front concerns, like they wanted to change some of the things right from the beginning. And, kind of went with it because I was like, man, these guys, they just know so much. And the more time went on, I just realized that, I don't know if it was the age difference, that they were, I believe, all 40 and up, that caused them to be so slow and inefficient and unwilling to learn. Because, a lot of the time it just felt like at first I felt like, yeah, this is awesome. And then all of a sudden, and I wish they would have told me sooner, but I realized that my whole crew of employees was like, what? These guys are underbidding everything and not giving us enough time to get the work done. These guys claim they know everything and they're just arrogant, and they're just not good. And they didn't tell me up front. I screwed up. I should have caught this. I should have known. Guys, this was an awesome thing. We kicked butt. Don't because of this, don't ever do something like that, expand out. Just don't make the hiring mistake. Just because someone looks you in the eye and says they care about the business and they're going to do the best for the business, that doesn't mean shit. They can still be slow, unintelligent on the things that matter, and not for shit to be a part of your business. So I could go on and on and on. Super mad. This has affected my family negatively. This has stressed me out beyond belief. And, Like I said, they can look you in the eyes and tell you they want the best, and then they can no call, no show, or just resign and never call you again and go start a fucking business the next day. Because, can't answer the phone when you need to get a hold of them when they leave your whole team hanging on a $9,000 project. But, okay, can send you an email to resign. So if you can tell, I'm harboring some anger towards both of these people, both of these clowns that work for me. And don't hire clowns. Make sure who you get is a good employee. Make sure you vet them like you would any other employee. For your sake, if you're hiring management, I would suggest don't even get someone that's been in this industry. Find someone with management experience and then train them about what they need to know. Because, just because they've been in business and they've been with other businesses, why aren't they still with a business, or why aren't they still in that industry? Maybe it's because, they know a lot, but they were just never any good, and they think they left, and they think it was all, they were great, and that's why they moved on. But, realistically, it was all them. And so don't hire. I don't think hiring skilled is good. I work for a massive body shop that they won't do that either, for the same freaking reason, because it brings too many bad traits and too much arrogance, and people that they just think they know it all, and they don't, man. And it's bad for your company, it's bad for you, and then you end up having something like this happen, where we had a bunch of amazing customers that I just had to make a video and tell them why we will no longer be servicing them. But I did make sure that they were taken care of, and my employees were taken care of in Florida. So all is well, but all is extremely aggravating. But I'm just going over and over and over this stuff. I'm just kind of like spewing this out there, so however this comes out. But yeah, so that's my management advice, or my hiring and management advice. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the end of this, how amazing it did go. I was so proud of what we were able to accomplish, how great the office team here was at adapting to answering calls from 2 different states, learning the things that we needed to learn, jumping right into landscaping down there, and just blowing up a business. That was my biggest thing. Is I was just like, how big can we get in a year? We were shooting for $250,000 in our first full season, and I know we would have hit it. So it's sad. It was an awesome experience. Like I said, don't let this hinder you from trying anything big, because even though this is, it was a crash and burn overall, and a lot of people will just say, well, that was a massive failure. You can't buy the experience that I learned in 6 months. You can't get that experience anywhere else. You got to live that experience. You got to have that school of hard knocks. And I am very for gaining as much of that as quickly as possible. So, guys, I think I hit on every point. It's sad. Hire better. Hire probably less experienced, and build them up into your company, into how to operate. Know we're going into the 21st century. Worry about people that lack the ability to operate anything that involves technology. Worry about people that lack the ability to have speed, because speed is the name of the game, and providing your customers with estimates, providing your customers with service, providing your customers with follow-up, providing your customers with every single part of your business. Speed wins. The slow guy gets smoked, gets stomped by my business here every time, because we get the stuff out, we appreciate our customers' time, and we realize that it's a necessity in this day and age to operate effectively and get things done in a timely manner for our customers. It'll gain you so much work, it'll build your business so quickly. Realize when people lack that focus, and their focus is just on making things pretty and knowing just the plants, and thinking they know a lot about all kinds of technical things, and one of my favorite things is trying to bedazzle you with their big boy words, because they're trying to sound intelligent. Look at all these things, learn from my failure, and learn that you need to see those things and where to tell this guy, hey, you're a joker from the get-go. Beat it. And when you do that, you hire right, go out and start that other business. Go out and build that other amazing thing, and just kick ass. Guys, I hope this long thing of me just spewing my aggravation has meant something to you. I hope it wasn't too rambly the whole time. Apologize for following up the April Fool's joke so quickly with the real news that had happened, because I never would have guessed it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I'm always going to tell you about my wins and my losses. You know, we all win and we all fail. Everyone have a good one. Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care. Talk to you soon.